This is a risk disclaimer. Trading any financial instrument involves a risk of capital loss. This stream is only for educational purposes and not investment advice. So try not to fuck it up. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and personal results in general are difficult to replicate. If you decide to watch, follow, and you screw up, you can only blame yourself. And now, click on the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching.
Okay, can someone in the Zoom say something so I can check whether I can hear it or not?
Hi there.
Thomas, good afternoon.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, just 1 second, guys. I need to set up the audio because I can't hear shit.
I hear how the shit got drawn up. It's definitely your fault. No, the shit got drawn up, and then she called me back and said, "So apparently, this guy, my supervisors are terrified of him because he got arrested in your precinct, and the gun got suppressed. So they watched the body cam footage and."
Okay, just a few minutes and I'm going to sort it out. Hello? I can hear this. So I can hear myself. Let's see.
Yes.
Where Okay. Cable A. One, two. Why the fuck I can't hear the Zoom conversation?
No one is talking, right?
Okay, can you hear me now on YouTube? Okay, so the YouTube can hear the Zoom call, but I can't hear the guys in the Zoom. It's like, oh fuck, I need to I need to figure out. The problem is when
No
you
one
reach a
is
certain
talking in
age,
Zoom,
it's
right?
gonna be more difficult to set up these things. So do apologize, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it can hear us at the moment.
Yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo.
Yeah, I can hear you, but I don't think Thomas can at the moment.
I got the microphone, I have the Zoom audio, switch to maybe B. I have no idea why I can't hear you. Hello? Okay, I can hear myself. here. Hmm. God, I have no fucking idea. Oh, can you say something in the Zoom? Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so quick audio check. Someone in the YouTube, can you please give me a feedback whether you can hear the Zoom conversation and my voice? Yeah, it sounds okay. Right. So, shall we begin? People in the Zoom. Okay, I want to see some energy, guys. Perfect, perfect. Are you all asleep or what? Wake up. Money never sleeps, as Gordon Gekko said. Indeed. Okay. Who made some money this morning? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well, if they make money, then hold on, sorry. We have an audio problem because apparently YouTube cannot hear the YouTube conversation, the Zoom conversations. Back to the drawing board. Right, Zoom audio. Where is that shit? Can you speak in the Zoom? It's weird. Anyone speaking in the Zoom?
Nope, not really.
Yes, you are. I can't hear you. Let's switch to cable B. Now I can hear you in the Zoom, right?
Right?
Yes, I can hear you, but for some reason YouTube cannot hear you.
Do you share the audio?
Yes, it's hold on one second. I'm trying to monitor on my laptop what's happening on YouTube. Okay, yeah, Zoom is okay. Right, let's start. So, first order of business, Robin Singh in the YouTube is is here again. Welcome back, mate. Anyway, going back to the chart. So, I sent out an analysis this morning about a possible long scenario. We talked about this consolidation in the morning Zoom. We had an entry position from 1813, 1811. Let me just check my MetaTrader. 1813, yes, we had a buy position. It's running a nice profit. So going back to trading view, what I would expect in gold is obviously because it is sitting still around the 1820 area, which is a significant pivot point, resistance, whatever you call it, but price may turn so we can expect a trend reversal soon. When is it going to happen, and from which price level? We have two options, 1820, and the second one is 1824. So if I just go back to MetaTrader, you can see that I have my take profit at 1824, and I think price is gonna go up to 1824, and then depending on price action, because if you look at the previous price action we had since 3rd of January, so since market open on Monday or Sunday, we had bullish price action. So we're not looking for shorts in a bullish market structure, only when we have confirmations, break of market structure, break of trend lines, rejection of Fibonacci levels, whatever you use, you have to have minimum 2 or 3 or 4 confirmations, the more the better, in order to start selling. So what I would expect on gold is price to come up to 1824. And now we're just pushing back down. It's fucking brilliant. The other scenario is if it's pushed back down because we have this 1819 or 1820 level. Now this is a really, really important level. That's why I don't want to take any other positions, because we don't know what is going to happen. What positions do you have in the Zoom team?
Nothing.
Good.
I don't have any position.
I have some gold and
Just close.
New Zealand dollar as well.
I have sell on gold.
Yeah, I can understand why people selling gold. I'm still sitting in the buys, but
I have buy in gold.
But I logged 50% of profits already today. And when price is hovering near to an important price level, where we have mixed confirmations, it's better to stay away from the market.
Moving up again.
Yeah, the employment change has leaped up to 807, which is quite a big leap from the expected.
Yeah, let's have a look in the calendar.
Yeah, the ADP is at 807k compared to 534 last time.
Okay, and what's the conclusion of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the economics near to NFP, when I'm going to explain how unemployment and how employment is affecting gold. But if you don't have any open positions, maybe it's not the best time to open now. But you know, make sure you manage risk. Whatever position you open, if you manage risk, if you're respecting risk management and your money, you should be fine, whichever position.
The ADP is positive for the dollar. So gold should be going down, yes.
Okay.
I chose to go in the sell even before the news. It was risky, but I took like 0.5% risk. And because I saw multiple rejections already on the hourly time frame at the 1820 level. So I said, okay, I'm gonna take a risk. And okay, so far so good.
Thomas,
Hello.
my stop loss is at 1860 point, I think 70.
16.70 of
Yeah.
buy or sell.
Buy.
Oh, you just bought now or recently?
No, my stop loss is at profit.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, when we have such an important news as employment or inflation or whatever, you know, price can move $10-20 in literally seconds. So expect to have your stop loss hit. But if it hits in profit, I would take it any day of the year rather than take it in loss.
Just because of ADP news, I set my stop loss at entry. Not entry, I mean in profit.
It's good, yeah.
Because of
wise.
ADP.
Okay, sorry, I was just testing the YouTube stream, whether they can hear me and you, but everything looks fine. So going back to the chart, Let me just quickly refresh. Yes. So we see some selling pressure already started. So as I explained in the Zoom, we have bullish signals, bearish signals. So it's not really ideal, but come on, we had 2 really good days, Monday and Tuesday. So gold sometimes moves sideways and gives conflicting confirmations for days, but then when it decides to move into one direction, this is when we enter the market and we make some profit. Okay, I think I'm gonna close down my should I close down? Yes. Yeah.
I closed down my buys as well. Oh, good thing you did.
Yeah, it's a nice 400 how much? So the first position was 850 pounds, the second was 411. So, you know, it's over $1,000 for a day. And I think it's a good profit. And now I'm just going to watch. Pascal's position going really nice.
Yes, very nice. It's good.
Good.
It's good to be in the winning team.
Yeah. You know, I really respect that you stayed with your decision, because whatever analysis I send to the group or to you, you have to take into consideration as many different biases and analysis and make your own judgment and own decision. Only use my analysis as a guideline.
Mm-hmm. I do that. I try to do that. If I don't know, I tend to follow. But in this case now, I changed a little bit on my strategy, that I say if I don't know, I stay out. If I have really good confirmation, I look for 2 or 3 confirmations. Then I take the trade. And it's good if it's in alignment with your analysis. If it's not, yeah, then it's, for me, it's okay, there or don't dare.
Exactly. But look at gold now. Exactly what I explained, that this indecisive market structure, the level where price is sitting is going to make or break. It's going to decide whether price is going to go to 1830 or drop lower. So when price is in an indecisive price level, I like to stay out from the market. I like to enter when we have retracement, well-known entry levels. It's much safer to take than when trying to guess, okay, we have 50% chance whether it's a buy or sell. And look at gold now. This price movement on the ADP number was how many dollars? $5. So it's 50 pips. It's huge. Right, the only other position I have is an Aussie dollar, US dollar, but I put stop loss more than break even. So whatever is going to happen, I made my profit for the day, and I'm just going to watch how the ADP is affecting the market, because remember that the ADP non-farm employment is a really good indicator of what's going to happen on NFP. Keep this in mind. Wakey.
Still here.
Okay, let me have a look in. So, who's in a sell still?
I am.
What's your stop loss?
1825.
1825. Yeah, that's really reasonable. It's a really wide stop loss. What's your take profit?
I don't know yet. I'm looking where it will go. I expect at least, yeah, the 1815. It already went there. And then the next level I see around 1805, 1806.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I also have seen on the daily chart, there is a big channel.
This one.
And if it will go down towards that, yeah, then we have areas, the 1785 low, very low, and a little bit beneath. We have also a pivot there at 7074.
Yeah, absolutely. 1806, 1805. You know, it lines up with the continuation of the bullish market structure, but we still have so much gap and so much you know, downside. So
yeah,
whichever position you take, bear in mind that because it's only first week of 2022, so you know, trading could go easily into the opposite direction.
It seems to have reacted to the dollar initially, and then it's starting to move independently of the dollar again.
Yeah.
Because the dollar went up sharply, it's pulled back a little bit, but gold is reacting in the opposite direction now.
Who's holding the gold buys since this morning?
Thomas, I am holding.
Okay.
Stop me out at
1813 I bought, and I'm holding.
So that was the morning analysis.
Yeah, morning and on your analysis only.
Okay, very good, very good.
So I'm expecting 1824.
Did you lock some partial profits?
No, I did not lock.
I think it's time to lock some partial profits.
All right.
Yeah, always, you know, it's best to take as much money as possible from the market. Don't give.
Yeah, no, you're right. In fact, you had intimated also to lock some profits, but I said no, because I was expecting it to go up. So I said, okay, let me see, because the stop loss I have put on just above break even. So I said, let me try this time. So anyway, I'll book some profit now.
Yeah. So I closed down the gold position. The only position I have is an Aussie dollar, US dollar. That's for my team. It's still in good profit, but because gold price action was kind of mixed, I decided to rather take all profits that I can. So I logged half of my position in the morning and half of that just during the ADP when price action, you know, when we had the whiplashes. So I took it. If price goes up, you know, I could have made more money, but I don't care. I would be happy to walk away with a small profit rather than with a loss. And that's I'm not thinking to trade anything else for today because I hit the daily target. Those who want to sell gold, I think the next rejection level is going to be 1824, 1825. Right, this level. So because price is respecting or rejected the 61.80, the next destination is going to be 1824. Now when this happens, be careful because price action is very, very bullish, so there is a chance that price is gonna go higher. But so what I'm trying to say is there's maybe a spillover, or maybe gonna go up to the top of the channel. We don't know yet, but we know exactly that this is a well-known rejection level. So if you're entering into a sell, you can use everything, all the indicators I explained in the gold scalping course, the RSI, the TDI, anything, you know, the order blocks, so you can use the daily pivot points. You can see that here we have resistance right at the previous higher high. So you can take these as guides and basically have an educated guess where price is going to reverse, because we're going to have a reversal soon. But we're still waiting for Dan's favorite from YouTube, the official monetary policy statement from the Fed, because that is going to change everything. That's going to decide the destiny of gold. So yeah, going back to here. Aussie dollar, US dollar is on the run. So this was the analysis I sent out in Telegram this morning. Where is it? Right here. So if you look back, where is it? Oh, it was this one. So we had the buy position. And price is going up really nicely. We had the bull flag pattern. And we had the retest. And now it's in profit as well. So I gave you 2 entry points. First one was right here. At not the bottom of the bull flag, because I realized that there's a bull flag happening. So I sent the analysis a little bit later, but it was still a good entry. And the second entry was at the retest of the top of the channel. And now it's still in profit. Who has open position on AUD USD?
Me.
Very good. Michelle,
How is
very
GJ?
good. Very, very good. Excellent.
Is the GJ's flag valid?
Yeah, it was. It was. But I wasn't following because I went out to have a lunch with a friend, so I wasn't really following GJ. It is still valid, but now it's back to the top of the channel. To be honest, yeah, it's gonna continue higher. But I wouldn't say enter right here because it's already the middle of the move. So what I would wait is the retest, the break of the channel and the retest, exactly as the AUD USD. I mean, look how nicely, if I just go down to lower time frame, can you see, because every resistance usually breaks by a bullish, bullish candle, and every impulse move is followed by a retracement. And if you look GJ, what I would wait, exactly the same price action what we saw on AUD USD. It's not magic, it's simple price action. Look, break with an impulse candle, retest, boom. And if I look my MetaTrader, switch to AUD USD, you see, break, retest, boom, still in profit. Beautiful.
I sell Euro USD too.
You sold?
Yes, Euro USD.
Good. I didn't trade Euro USD since last year. Okay. GBP USD. I'm not sure when did I draw up this. Maybe in the morning zoom. But if I look at the higher time frame, I would expect price to come up to 61.80, 35,500. But it doesn't want to. But it doesn't want to go down either. So I'm just gonna stay out from this. Now let's have a look on gold.
It's nearly at 1824, nearly just under this.
Yeah. Is she your daughter, Christian? She has a really nice voice. Are you teaching her trading?
No,
You
not
should.
yet.
You should.
Maybe in future.
Yeah, trust me, she's gonna trade much better than than you or me.
Maybe.
I should have kept the buy open. Okay, so now because the price action is really bullish, I'm not looking for any sells at all. Even though, you know, it reached the previous target level, which we targeted. It's fine. I'm going to wait.
Thanks, Thomas.
Oh,
It
you're
hit the
welcome.
target.
Did you make some good
Thank you very
profit?
much. Excellent analysis. Yes, very good.
Very good.
From
Excellent.
1813 to 1824.
Let's have a quick calculation. So the morning analysis was from 1813 right here. So we made theoretically 114 pips. I made less because I closed my position earlier, but if you hold the buy position, congratulations.
Thanks. And thank you very much for your excellent analysis. That was the basis, in fact, for me to...
Thank you. I really appreciate the kind words. You know, one day I'm good, the next day I may be posted wrong analysis. So, you know, I'm not 100% accurate all the time. So, but if you choose to trade with me, you have to accept the losses as well. But remember the wins as well.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oops, what am I doing? Let's have a look on gold. It's really tempting to jump into a sell because I know exactly we have multiple confirmations at this level, but the problem is that if you look left on the chart, we have previous right shoulder of this head and shoulder, so it's really tempting to jump in. But because I think there's a cluster of cells sitting above this level, we might going to see some kind of not manipulation, but price could easily spill over, and when it hits the stop losses of the sellers, the other side of a sell is a buy, so that is going to create a massive kind of, how to say, artificial push to the upside, and it's going to easily go to 1831. So I'm just going to stay out from this and observe. Dan in YouTube, how is your sell going? What's your stop loss? Wow, we have 45 people in the Zoom call. It's good. It's a really lively bunch today. No one's fucking talking. Look how nicely price started to reject 1824. I mean, it's not much now, but you know, if it continues to the downside, then it's a beautiful rejection exactly on the Fibonacci 78.6. So Paul on YouTube asking, is this a new microphone? Yes, absolutely. It's the Shure SM7B. So it's a famous microphone used by Red Hot Chili Peppers, Michael Jackson's Thriller album was recorded on this microphone, and it's used by millions of people. It's a really good microphone, but it's a bloody nightmare to set it up, as you experienced in the first 50 minutes of the YouTube stream and Zoom. And Jack Thomas on YouTube just asking whether does NFP affect gold? Let's have a look on my famous NFP data chart. Here you have historically the past 1 year of NFP data. So what you can see is sometimes we have worse than expected data, sometimes better than expected. We had better than expected and then a flash crash. Oh, this one moved. And then we have worse than expected, better than expected. So NFP definitely does affect gold price, because the monetary policy is driven by non-farm payroll. Non-farm payroll shows the strength of the labor market in the United States of America, which is one of the biggest economies in the whole world. And the Fed has a mandate to control the money supply, make sure that the economy is not overheating. So there is affecting, NFP affecting the gold price indirectly. But recently, in the past 1 year, I couldn't make a clear correlation or conclusion whether better than expected or worse than expected affecting gold price in the long term. Now, many people say that yes, there is a correlation, but the data clearly shows that there is no correlation. Here we had worse than expected, price dropped. Here we had better than expected, price went up. Here we had better than expected, price dropped. So exactly the opposite. So we have a month following another, we had conflicting data. Then we had worse than expected, price dropped. Then we had worse than expected, price went up. And I could go on and on and on. Now, historically, back in 2015 and 16, things were different. Gold reacted, so the correlation coefficient was much higher. So there was a positive correlation, negative correlation between gold and NFP. But since we have COVID, uncertainty is at all-time high. The Fed is waiting for, and also we had conflicting inflation data, conflicting labor market data, so everything is a mess. So the correlation started to break down every single month. And now the Fed, back last year in August, started to come out with a clearer guidance about the future monetary policy strategy. It looked like that NFP and gold started to normalize, but it didn't. So it's difficult to answer whether there's a clear correlation. You have to look behind the simple number, because the number itself, yes, it tells you how healthy is the US labor market, but you have to understand the current monetary policy strategy. Now, what we have now in terms of monetary policy is that the Fed was really hawkish last year. They said we must start tapering, and then a month later they said we must double the tapering amount, which they did, from 15 billion to 30 billion. So they're going to withdraw the money, reduce the money supply, because they're afraid that inflation is getting out of hand, and hyperinflation is the biggest fear of every single economy. In the morning you go to buy a loaf of bread at $1, in the afternoon you go back with a wheelbarrow full of dollars to buy the same amount of bread. Inflation and hyperinflation can go 600% hourly, and right now we see inflation. I went to the DIY store the other day, a couple of weeks back, and steel and timber is charged daily price, so it's quoted daily price, because the price fluctuates so much. The retailers, the wholesalers, they charge different price each day, which is the first sign of hyperinflation. But anyway, I talked enough. Any questions in the Zoom? Hello? You guys still here?
Still.
Hello, Tamar.
Yeah, still here.
I'm going to stop the Zoom calls.
Okay.
Yes, Thomas, we are here.
Good.
We are listening to you actually.
Yeah, sometimes I carried over and start to talk a lot.
Oh, so that is what we want actually. We did not want to interrupt you and learn
feel
more
free
and
to
more from
ask.
you.
No, the
Feel free to
economics
ask.
behind all this is really important to understand. So it's useful information.
Yeah, it is important, but sadly, even economics is the same as technical analysis. Sometimes it works perfect in correlation, and you can explain the movements before they happen. But it happened with me. The 4 live stream was really good, and then one time I fucked up. It didn't fuck up because then price reversed. But market doesn't care about economics, doesn't care about technicals. Market cares about where the money is. It's easy to explain historically. Yes, gold price is now going up because the ADP number is positive, which is certain reasons, but gold is going up. But forecasting prior to the economic event, to data release, that's the difficult part. And sometimes even if you have your fundamentals and technicals perfectly explained, market could go to the opposite direction. So it's not easy. And I'm looking at gold now. I fucking closed the buy position, but it's fine. It's better to close in profit.
Yeah, that's right.
See, I trust your analysis more than you trust yours.
Thank you. But remember what I mentioned, that it's tempting.
Oh, I know that. I know that. You always mention, and of course that we use it as a guidance, and that is very helpful for us to get proper entries.
Yeah, I mean, it's important. But remember when I mentioned that it's tempting to jump into a sell at 1824, but I didn't jump into a sell because I was expecting that, because price was so fucking bullish and so many people start to sell based on their analysis. There's a cluster of sells around this point, 1824, and of course, the smart money and the big boys are going to tap into this liquidity, and they're going to make some money. Not to fuck you up, because they're not gonna make money on you, they're going to make money on their clients of the banks. They're not making money on your or my account, they're making money on their customers at the banks. Exactly what my colleagues did at a retail bank. They didn't have any fucking exposure. They hedged the client's position on the market, but they pulled the customers' discretionary orders, and in low liquidity assets, ETFs, for example, electric cars back in 2015, liquidity was literally dead. What they did is they collected a lot of orders, not execution orders, was like discretionary orders, and they moved the market, and they literally skimmed the customers, which is bad.
There is an order block here, right?
Let's have a look on Raul's order book thing. Yes. It shows. Excuse me.
So this is possible sell.
How many confirmations do you have for sell? Feel free, but I'm not taking positions today. I made my money for today.
I'm still waiting for my sale.
It is really tempting to sell, but I'm happy with the profit for today. But let's have a look how many confirmations we can count for a sell. So Christian, can you help me?
I see only order book and Fibonacci. And there's a resistance level here. But I'm not sure for sale now because I think it's there is no this is two here too.
Four confirmations for sell.
Yes, but I'm not sure. I think it's go to 30 or 40 and then will be massive sale.
Yeah, you know, when the market is so bullish, like literally since the beginning of the week of 2022, what we see is just gold is going up, up, up. So I wouldn't look for sell in a bullish market. But it's always nice when you can catch, you know, these scalp entries, these sniper entries.
I still believe there is a room still up.
It's possible, very much.
It's still up. 30, 33.
32, yeah, 33, 32. 36 also. Nobody expected...
How about 38?
Even 40 is possible.
41?
Because 41, because it's the same, it's in the channel. It's still valid in the channel.
Is this an auction?
Yeah, so yeah, I can see definitely, because if you look on a high time frame, we see this beautiful ascending, so going up channel.
I have to try it on.
We have higher highs and high lows, perfect bullish market structure. So we have high high, high low, which is followed by a high high. But is the higher high going to be 1831 or 1840? It's a big question when you're trading on a margin account. So how do we know that one level is good to sell? There is one way to explain or to find out whether, for example, whether this level is going to be a good sell. And how to do that is, the first thing you have to do is you go in a higher time frame and you start trying to identify turning points. You can identify turning points by using Fibonacci 78.6. You can left on the chart see if there is any previous support and resistance. You can start using indicators. You have the weekly Fibonacci, or you can switch to the pivot. You can switch to daily, and think on the daily we had oh sorry, that's the we changed to the daily. You see we already have another resistance level, so we have 4 confirmations now, and you know the list goes on. So if you put on the RSI, when it hits an extreme value of 70 or 75 or even higher, that's an extra confirmation. If you look at the TDI, you know there are many tools which you can use to your advantage. You know, TDI is already massaging the extreme 70 value. There's many things, but the problem is people are really tempted to sell because they see multiple confirmations, and that's exactly when they're burning their account. Now, how to avoid of these mistakes and how to guess which is the best turning point, I'm going to show you right now. The first thing you do, you get these tools or whatever you use, moon cycles or whatever trading strategy you have. You identify potential turning points. Let's say 1828, just for the sake of the example. You identify the turning point. Yes, price did hit. What is the guarantee that price is gonna go? It's not gonna go higher. There's nothing, absolutely nothing. The only way to protect yourself from manipulation and spillovers is observe. If price hits this level, perfect. If it goes higher, and if you didn't open position, it's good because you're patient. If price decides to come back and respect this level because you had 4 confirmations, it's good. What you have to do is then go down to a lower time frame, and let me just show you you come down to lower time frame. Let's say 1828 was the selling point. So this was the level. Price hits 1828, and you see it hit, or for the sake of example, it would have hit with an impulse move to the upside, and every impulse move followed by a retracement. So more likely it's going to come back to retest this level, because we have previous resistance which could become support, and then chances are very high that price is going to come back to retest. And when it comes back to retest, the patient and more matured, experienced, seasoned traders are going to wait for this opportunity when the market is confirmed that yes, we had enough pressure, selling pressure, and when this happens, the retest, that is where you have to enter, and that is going to be the 5th or 6th or whatever, how many confirmation that yes, buyers are getting exhausted. And when this happens, you can use your Fibonacci from swing high to swing low, and you can enter at the well-known entry level 786, 61.80, and that is how a conservative and safe trader is trading. Let the market and the rookies got stopped out and jump into the sells in a bull market, and when the time comes, when they burn their accounts, the seasoned traders are coming in when they have more confirmations.
I appreciate it, Thomas. Really appreciate it.
So Jack Thomas asking whether I have live stream every day on YouTube. No, I haven't really. I didn't really have a planned or a streaming plan, because I'm really bad with time management and administration, and living by rules. That's why I left my job, because I couldn't bear going into work at 9 o'clock. I fucking hated it. But because so many people in the members group were asking like, okay, are we having a Zoom? So there was a confusion, when are we having Zooms and when are we not having Zooms? So I have to grow up and start to incorporate a schedule into my life. So I decided, and I made a poll, let me just show you. I made a poll in the analysis chat. Where is it? I think it was this morning. What time should we have the regular daily morning briefing? And the team decided that it should be at 8 a.m. UK time every day. So then I posted that we're going to do a members only morning briefing every day 8 a.m. And for your benefit, I'm going to try to do, I don't promise anything, 1 p.m. UK time every afternoon, a YouTube stream. Not including Mondays, excluding Mondays. I hate fucking Mondays. This could change, but yes. The plan is to have, from now on, YouTube stream every day at 1 p.m. UK time.
And if the schedule is gonna be right time, and next month the follower on your YouTube maybe 1K.
Yeah, hopefully. Every time I do live stream, I have like 30, 40, 50 people started following my YouTube channel.
Yeah,
which is good.
Because I see your YouTube channel, and a few months ago I see that maybe 1.2K see your stream, your video record.
Yeah, it's definitely going up each month. By the way, if you want to follow, there's a really good guy called Michael from Riding the Waves. He does gold analysis. So I'm going to post his. How can I share this? Yeah, I'm going to post this into the YouTube chat. Follow Michael from Riding the Waves. He does pretty good gold analysis. I do look at his analysis. We don't always agree in things, which is good. Well, sometimes we have different biases, but that's what trading is about. It's worth following him. A lot of knowledge goes into his work and effort, so make sure you follow Michael from Riding the Waves.
Yeah.
It was very bearish today.
You know, it's his choice to be bearish.
Absolutely. I mean, if he took, you know, if you took profit when it hit about 15, then obviously you would have benefited from that.
Yeah, but if you exactly what I explained today in the analysis chat on Telegram, that there were so many bearish confirmations, even I was confused, like, should I post a bearish setup? And then decided it's wiser to post alternative scenarios rather than, even though it's confusing, but at least I explain every potential outcome. And then if you have bearish view, bearish bias, then you know exactly the pivot points, the reversal points. But if you're bullish, I explained the support levels, and I chose the bullish side today, but I closed the positions early in profit, which is good.
How you doing, Pascal?
Good. Still alive.
Good morning, Pascal.
I'm already awake since this morning. No, I'm now waiting for a new sell, but not immediately. But I'm okay.
Did you close out your sell, Pascal? Did it hit your stop loss?
Yeah, it hit my stop loss, but it's okay. I put what was it, 1%? So okay, that's fine.
That was my question. What was your risk exposure? But 1% is really good. Well done.
Yeah, I have set up my plan, my rules. I say okay, 1%, because
is it easier to trade with rules?
Otherwise, I saw that in the past. Then you say, okay, the next level, maybe it can hold, but then the gap gets the drawdown gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and then you have nothing left when the big thing comes.
You run out of ammunition.
Yeah.
And what's worse, you keep adding. Well, I don't know about you, but when I've done that, you add to it thinking it's going to go down, and it, or go back, and you're getting just worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. And it's good. It's that you stick to your plan. Okay, it's not good that you have a loss, but it's good that you stick to your plan. So we'll see. Next opportunity. And congratulations to the buyers.
You know, that's exactly why I say, because we have different biases and views, do not always, when you see someone is having a different bias than you, always be respectful. Because yes, today I was right with the buy. I didn't want to be cocky, because I learned the hard way that every single time when I was cocky with my buy, with my analysis, the next day karma hit back, and you know, next day I made a wrong analysis. And I see many people in the YouTube chat, they saying buy now, sell now, fuck are you doing, it's bearish. You know, be respectful, because tomorrow market is going to definitely pull your balls. I guarantee that.
Yeah, and it always remains a probability. We can never say that we are sure for 100%. It's always probability. Yeah? Like today, like the news should have been very bullish for the dollar, and so bearish for gold, and it was one push to the downside, and then it went up. So
dollar leaped up for a brief period, and then it's been going down since then, basically.
But sorry, Alan. I'm just going to reflect on Pascal's comment. When you see a data release, do not just purely look on the number, whether it's bullish or bearish on gold or on the US dollar, because for example, the CPI, even though it's bullish for the dollar, it's also bullish for gold. So
Yeah.
many people.
That I do.
Yeah, the CPI. So try to watch YouTube videos or just ask me about the economics behind it, because that's why I don't like to trade based on correlation of dollar strength, and I don't want to make conclusions and deductions based on these.
A good thing also, I think, is that to wait after the first close. That can already be on the second close, on the 5 minutes, because the first one was down, the second one was up, and if you had the 200 EMA, it closed above, and you saw rejection. So that was already indication going up.
Yeah. You slowly start to grasp the gist of trading. A quick learner.
And now it's applying them consequently. Allez, in a disciplined manner. Because afterwards, when you look back to the trade and you see, I could have gotten out earlier, as I had already a confirmation after the second candle on the 5-minute chart that we were gonna go up. There was a big push up to the upside. But you're still, because you are in that trade, and you're still hoping it goes in your favor, and you have to trust your own analysis why you made that decision. So that's why I decided to stick in the trade. And sometimes I find it difficult to change, because your bias is you had these certain confirmations, confluences that made you put a sell, and then the bias becomes a buy, and I find it difficult to then change that mindset completely. Okay, now we are in the buy.
Yeah, it's difficult to switch instantly, but that's why when you have a plan and when you draw up every possible outcome, like I did today in the analysis chat, at least you are prepared and you can recognize the drawings, the patterns, like, oh, if gold is rejecting a certain level, I should expect this kind of price action. But when you're not prepared, it's difficult to make decision on the fly, on live, especially when your money is at stake. So it's better to have two scenarios, whichever is going to play out, the science. If price action is tricky because it's manipulated or goes up and down, don't blame yourself. You made everything within your control.
Yeah, here you even see, like, for those who were too late to enter for the buy, wait for the retest, and it did a nicely retest at the 50%. Yeah, nice, good.
Yeah, if you look at AUD/USD, exactly the same. What I explained in my analysis of the break of the channel. Let me just go to AUD/USD. Yeah, so it's a textbook, so fucking perfect. We saw the bull flag, we entered a little bit late, but who cares? Profit is profit. And then people who messaged me like, Thomas, is it okay to enter? I said, no, you sit on your fucking hands and wait for the impulse break and then the retest. And what happened? Broke with an impulse candle, and then boom. And now let's look at GJ, because we had a kind of bullish flag pattern. Now, exactly this is why I don't recommend to jump into quick buys or quick sells when you missed the entry here, because if you enter here, the FOMO kicks in, you enter here, and you're already in a drawdown. And if you over leverage your account, even 10 pip can blow your account, because I know people who are crazy. So best to wait for multiple confirmations.
I kept my 1% today for gold.
Yeah,
my
Pascal,
daily trade.
You have a question on YouTube.
Oh la la.
Pascal.
Yes?
You have a question on YouTube.
What is the question?
Erdins Hokalar asking, Pascal, are you from Belgium?
Yes,
That's the answer. Best of Belgium.
Thomas, can I say something?
Anything you want.
Back to gold. 1
Yes,
hour
sir.
candle. I think this was an exhaustion candle late on the trend, and now we make a wedge, maybe to 1840 because of the stop losses in at 80.30, and then massive sale.
It's very much possible, but what is an exhaustion candle? Is the wick?
Exhaustion candle is one big candle with very big volume late in the trend, and when there is a rejection, a wick, it's better. It means massive buy from buyers for the last time before sale. And normally, when we see exhaustion candle or gap, it come wedge or range, trading range, and then reversal.
Yeah, I guess it's an like a smaller time frame. So if you go down, for example, the 5 minute, that's where you see the wedge or the things you mentioned.
No. We have to wait. Wedge is now forming.
But where is the wedge? Which time frame?
1 hour, but there is no wedge now. I think in the next couple of days will be a wedge.
I don't want to wait a couple of days. Yeah.
Yes, we can buy to 30 or 40, and then see the price action, and when there's a range or something else like wedge, then will come sell.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a different kind of trading style, which I do respect. If it makes money for you, then do it. If you can make consistently money, it's perfect. I've seen many trading styles, countless. Some people say I use only indicator because indicator is the best. Price action traders say indicators lag, price action is better, and they just throw shit at each other. Some people swear on ICT. Some people love smart money concept, which I think it's bullshit, but anyway, that's my opinion. I've seen many things. If it makes money for you, then do it. So, Erwin Schokalar asking about Raul's pivot point strategy. Raul made a presentation for the members. When was it? In one of the weekly webinars about his strategy in a video. So it's on my website for members only, unfortunately. But it's not secret. If you go to TradingView, there is a pivot point Fibonacci indicator. You just have to go on YouTube and do your research and learn about it. It's a good thing. I love it.
I was erring towards the sale earlier, but I took the active position of sitting on my hands during the news, and now I'm still sitting on my hands basically.
You wanted to sell on gold?
I was thinking about it earlier, but before the news, but I decided I would rather wait to the news because of the impact of it, and I've always still erring towards. At some point, I just literally just have to sit in my hands and not jump in because it's just still not sure exactly how far it's going to go up. So, as you said, there's sort of indicators that it could be tiring out, but yeah, I'd rather just it's better to not lose.
Yeah.
No. Hello, everybody.
But yes.
Yeah.
You sound like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Can you hear me loud and clear now?
We can hear you loud. I wouldn't say it's clear, but definitely loud. I'm going to need your address to send you the new microphone.
Okay, I'll be accepting. I think price is now back to my zone. Presently, I'm confused. I don't know what to do with this gold of it. I'll send you my analysis in the Telegram group so you can see.
Yes, I think that would be easier. So the conclusion was you don't know what to do with gold.
Yeah.
So what do we do when we don't know what to do?
I'm thinking of waiting because it's presently back in my zone. I will like to look for a sell position from this zone, but I'm waiting for 4-hour candle rejection or any bearish confirmation from this zone now.
Yeah. When you don't know what to do,
you do nothing.
Not to trade. Exactly. You sit on your hands and you do nothing. It's the best strategy, and I guarantee even if you don't make money, at least you're not losing money. And not losing money is like making money. So the first thing you have to learn in trading is how not to lose money, and then you can move on learning how to make money.
Okay.
I'm going to write a book about these wisdom. Some serious knowledge goes on. Especially Pascal is really good. She's the team psychologist.
It's always good to do towards others, sometimes difficult to do for yourself.
There is a saying.
I have a degree on mental psychology, golf. And I worked with professional players as a mental coach. But when I'm myself on the course, then sometimes I catch myself. That's maybe an advantage, that I catch myself much quicker on things that on traps, booby traps, I call it.
Yeah, it's good to learn about psychology. There is a saying that smart people learn from dumb people's mistake, dumb people learn from their own mistake.
It is. And with humor, you can overcome a lot.
Yeah. So, remember what I said about prices retesting? Every single let me just switch. Every single resistance level, 99% of the time, when price hits a resistance level, starts to go down. The sellers are, they start posting in Instagram and Telegram like, "Oh, I'm the king. I'm the master of the universe. My trade is in profit." A few minutes later, price starts to come back, and then, maybe you're not that good. And it happens every single time. Smart traders, they always wait for retracement and more confirmations. And, I guarantee that it looks like price is gonna go fucking through the roof here. And it's not going to fall anytime soon. Because, exactly, there's a cluster of cells sitting here. It's like inviting big money that, hit my stop loss. It's like bending over and asking some of the bankers like, "Yeah, come." So the best is to wait to see what is going to happen. If you see another rejection, maybe from this level, price is going to come down. Then we have more confirmations tomorrow, because I don't think that if you look at the daily candle, let me just delete this shit. If you look at the daily candle, what's the chance of this is going to be flipped. It's slim to none. This is a fucking big bullish candle. Exactly like when you try to catch, you know, falling knives. You don't want to catch when price is falling. The same in the bullish market. You don't want to guess. Wait until we have rejection, and then let me just type in. And when we have the rejection, then wait for the retest and enter that level.
On the 4 hour, we already see divergence on the RSI.
Ooh, RSI.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was since the first peak was at 1817.97, and then we had the next peak at 8031, but the RSI shows the same height, and now it's lower. So
I'm not sure if I understood that, but I'm not really good in spotting divergence and convergence, because there's a difference between divergence and convergence. It has
when
different
you look,
meanings.
for example, if you look, for example, on your channel number 1, then you see it's very high RSI.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
when you look to number 3 or 5, it's lower.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
see?
So yeah, I got that. So it goes down, and this goes up.
Yeah.
It's like an opening.
Yeah.
Is it divergence or convergence? God knows. I stopped using RSI. I do look at it sometimes, but I'm not. I just only use it as a guide. I don't have a strategy based on RSI. But there is an RSI video if you go to the gold scalping course. It is, where is it? Scalping with indicators and price action. And the first 2 videos is the relative strength index, where I explain the difference between divergence, convergence, and the mistakes traders make when trading with RSI, and how I used the RSI before. Okay, how are the people in YouTube? I just realized that people on YouTube can't reply.
You have to think.
Yeah.
You have to read their minds. You can't read their minds.
Yeah, I don't want to send an open invitation to everyone to join the Zoom, because that would be a nightmare to moderate. So, how are people in the Zoom? Let's see how many people we have. 38. I'm missing Raul. Where is he?
Making his snowman. Maybe one time he'll make it.
Raul just joined now.
Did he? Yes, he is here. Welcome, Raul.
Hi.
Hoe gaat
Just.
het?
Oh, gaat goed.
Smakelen.
It's how Thomas does say.
Yeah, welcome.
Great. Hi.
We missed you. We
Raoul.
talked a lot about you.
Oh.
thought
I
you were-
just at the
You keep
at
it
the right
positive
time,
or
just
not?
the moment I'm talking about you.
Raoul, we thought you were making a snowman.
No, it's green here at the moment.
Oh, no snow.
No snow. It disappeared last week,
Nice.
and it's about 1, 2, 3 degrees above zero.
That's reasonable.
But I was explaining my wife a little bit about order blocks and the pivots.
Did she enjoy?
She enjoyed. And we had a great example today
Of order block.
with the news. I can't remember the first level. What was the first level I said?
The 1813. 1812.
Yes. No, wait. I take a sneak peek.
It's on my screen if you look.
No, it's about 21. 1821. And I said we wait because of if it respect or take the next order block at 1826, 1828. And that it does, and that's lined up great with the pivot R3. So I will see what happened now. I have a small cell.
On gold.
Yep.
You're the brave one. And till
Yes.
what? Till what? What is your
and on a 100,000 account and 0.0 lot size and stop loss 1835, a little bit bigger.
And what is your TP?
Wait. My first one is 20. Sorry, guys.
Doggy.
The first one is 20. Take one.
Hold on. Raoul, can you? So you sold from where?
1827.
Wow. You're a beast. Exactly 18.
And I did it on the retest, Thomas.
As we always do. Well done.
Take profit one is 1820.
1820. Let me just.
The second take profit is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
The second I have 1814.
Wow.
And that's 2 times partial, a close partial, and the rest I want to let it run till 1800.
Decent. Something like this. And where's your stop loss?
1835, a little bit bigger, but I went in with a small lot size.
Yeah.
I only have an 0.25 risk. So that's.
Is it your funded account or own account?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly. I'm trying to explain to people that you have to take small risk if you want to succeed, not just in funded accounts, but even in own account, own capital. There's no other way.
But take partials when I'm down 20-25 pips. I move it to break even. How often it closes on break even? I don't move my stop loss and find another entry. And with the funded accounts, I have my other accounts also. But then, if I have a decent profit, I stop till I can do a payout or bonus request. So sometimes I don't trade for 1.5 weeks.
Raoul,
Yeah.
once you passed your challenges and you get paid, what is the target you have to have for your first month?
For my Forex fund, you have to have 10 trading days. But as said, if you open a 0.01 lot and close it directly, it's a trading day, it's no problem.
But what is the target once you get paid?
There is no target.
It's just
as long as you're in profit.
Yeah, okay. So at the end of your trading, how many you have 10 days?
Yeah, the first month you have at least 10 trading days. The month after you don't limit to trading days anymore.
Okay, so then you can, at your ease, you can make your profit.
Yes, and the first month you have 30 days till your first profit split.
And there is no, you don't have to make in your first month like 5% or just make profit.
No, and the first month is sorry.
If you make $100 dollar profit your first month, okay, you get what was it, 70 or 75%?
75% plus your refund, 112% of your refund, plus 2% of your first phase profit, and 4% of your second phase profit.
Yeah. No, that's good to know, because I knew what all the things were on the challenge itself, but I didn't know what the rules were once you are getting paid.
No, vanaf the second month you're not bonded for trading days anymore. And from your second month you can have a profit split every 2 weeks. But you're building up your percentage of profit split. That is per month. So the first month 75%, the second month 80%, the third month 85%.
Yeah.
So what I did the first trade, I had I think $300-400 plus in the first day, and I quit because I want to have my refund back. I didn't do anything anymore, so they don't take my refund.
And you had to wait then a month.
Yeah. So I didn't trade on that account for what is it, 20 days, 25 days.
Yeah.
And yesterday I opened my 100,000 account.
Good.
And I'm $1,100 in plus at the moment.
Very good.
I'm a little bit 2 trades open. I have a pound USD open, sell, and now the gold sell, but small risk.
Raoul, by the way, I placed a sell based on your analysis.
Okay. Yes, yesterday was not that good, Thomas.
What?
The new Zealand dollar, Japanese yen.
Yeah,
but it was a 5.
It literally hit the stop loss after like 2 minutes.
But I had a $75 stop loss, so that didn't hurt.
Thomas,
it's fine. Yes.
Thomas, can you show? For example, like Raoul said, I take my TP one there, TP2 there, TP3 there. How can you already install that in your order?
Can't.
So if you put, then you have to put 3 cells.
No, you go into your mobile. I can't. There is a way to show my mobile, because I'm using my mobile as a webcam now. There is a way to show my mobile screen on the Zoom, but I can't do it because I'm using it as a webcam. But basically, what you have to do is you go to edit your order, you reduce the lot size, and then you
Yeah, I'm
partial.
gonna do that now. So I
you
go, I
partially
do
close.
modify. I do modify.
Yes.
Wait, modify. I always have to laugh when I say modify. It's like a
Oh,
curse word.
close order is it, right?
Yeah, to set the 3 TPs levels.
But you
Is
can't
is
set
that
it.
possible in? No, you can't set it. You have to close partial.
Yeah.
Ah, so I
there's
have
a way.
to wait. Then I have to put my
Yes.
alarm every time
Yes.
it reaches a TP. Okay.
Yeah.
And
I
how
have
do you close
alerts in training view, and it is TP1, TP2, and the final TP.
And how many percent do you close at the TP1?
The first 25%, the second 25%, and the last part
The
is the
rest.
third. Yes, plus my
Hold on.
my stop loss is on. Sorry, Thomas.
Sorry, Peter. I didn't know that it's possible in the desktop, but there is a way to partial close in desktop MetaTrader. No shit.
I don't use that. I don't like it. MetaTrader.
Oh, there you go, sellers. Price is going up. Anyway, today's sell analysis was purely based on Raul's recommendation.
Okay. The death threats are
Raul.
coming. The death threats are coming.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
we
mate,
know
you
where
can't
you-
imagine. You can't imagine
we-
how much shit I received on social
we
media.
know
when
where-
it's
We
so
know
bad
where
that-
Raul lived. Okay, Thomas, you can talk.
Thank you. I appreciate. No, you wouldn't imagine how much shit I receive on social media. That unbelievable help. There's a guy called Robin Singh. When we had a bad trade on CPI, I'm sure you remember, but he blew his account and he blamed me. I was like, mate, if you over leverage your account and if you don't know what you're doing, the only person you can blame is yourself. It's unbelievable.
You say all the time, no more risk of 1 to 3%.
Yeah, but
he didn't listen to you then in that case.
No, absolutely not. But if you look at
So
my...
simple is it?
Indeed. If you look at my account, the 2 positions I have, yes, it's a 5-lot AUD USD, but it's not the lot size that matters because it's already in more than break even. But if you look at the risk, so even if my position, my stop loss would be negative, I would lose £95 on my account. And if you calculate what's 95 of 89,000, it's less than 1% risk.
Yeah.
So it's fine. That's
You
all about trading, risk management.
I try to help Noman. Everybody knows Noman. But I can't. Every time I say it, don't risk. Calculate your profits. Calculate your risk. But I don't. I think he don't listen to me if I see his trades.
But he passed
that's his part.
He passed the challenge, didn't he?
Phase 1.
What about the verification?
The second phase, I don't know what status he has. But the last time he had, I don't know if he listens. Hi, Norman. The last time he was already almost there, and then he broke the rules. So I explained them a little bit. If you in profit from the day before, then the daily maximum drawdown of 5% is still over your account, not included your profit.
Yeah. Well, there's some people are absolutely helpless. You doesn't matter how many times you explain to them risk management, how to trade, etc., etc. doesn't matter. They don't listen, and they constantly blow their accounts because they are eager. They are desperate to make money, but you're not going to make money if you're not respecting your money. First, learn how not to lose money, and then learn how to make money.
Yes, but they never succeed. Never.
No. It's tough. It's really difficult. I mean, going to a market against some of the finest talents in finance and economics in the whole world, working for the biggest banks with capital that they could buy countries to kilogram, and you go against these market players without any education. It's easy to upload money to an account. Forex, IC markets, hot Forex, I can show you in 5 minutes. You register, you upload your money as much as you want, your life savings, and then how people expecting to make money instantly against the finest people in the world in finance, and a market which been here for decades. It's impossible. You can't do it. You have to learn for years. It's another wisdom for me to you for free of charge.
Raul,
yes,
you are using a FTMO or MMF? MFF.
MFF.
Right.
I like FTMO. You're not allowed to trade news or weekends, or you have to use the swing trade account, but that's only a leverage from 1 to 30. And my Forex fund you can trade your news and your weekends with a leverage of 1 to 100.
I see. Because I did check out the MFF, but there is a lot of options for their kind of selection.
I do evaluation. The other ones I don't do.
Right.
And the simple, I like structure. The other one, I have in my head, I always calculate, but I have in my head exact what I will do with a 50,000 or 100,000 account. And the other ones you have to build up from 6,000 to whether 18,000 and I'm afraid that I all the time have to change my mindset.
Right.
How about
Thank you,
we
Ralph.
do a giveaway in the YouTube, just to spice things up, because YouTube, the chat is not really going. So I'm gonna give a free membership to the FFX group. All you have to do is go to my channel. How can I share it? Anyway, if you share this link, so my channel link to any trading group, and then share a proof to this group. Oh no, this one, sorry. Then I'm going to select someone and get the membership. Sorry, it's difficult to think and speak at the same time when you're doing a live broadcast and stream.
That's only for women. Pascal can talk and do other things at the same time.
Generally, yes, but if I'm watching my favorite soap, I don't hear anything. I can't do anything.
Hello.
Yes.
That 100,000 challenge. What lot size are you using on it?
I always calculate my lot size. I don't know if it was allowed. Thomas shared Milad's website yesterday. He has a brilliant calculator. I can I have to look. But I had one gold trade this day on a 100,000 account with only a 0.6 lot. I was not sure about my Euro GPY sell, so I only trade with a 0.12 lot.
Raul?
Yes?
Just for your attention, my stop loss is about to get hit on your call trade.
Yo, but I had a higher... you decide your stop loss, Thomas.
No, you said it's your...
No. I had
35.
35, I said.
I just
because we have an order block around 31, 32.
Yep, 31, 32 order block plus divergent in RSI.
It's really disappointing, Raul, that I lost money because of you.
Is it already at stop loss?
Kidding. No, I closed it down. I didn't want to enter a sell anyway. I was just, you know, pulling your balls. It's fine.
I have a but I don't close it.
Yeah, stick to your plan. That's
Yes.
always good.
Yes.
Anyway, it was a good experience.
This move is probably a stop loss on people that trade with a stop loss on what is it, 80.29.
I almost blew my account because of you, Raul.
Yes, I saw it. It was a 0.5 lot. There you never can blow your account now. Never. If you use a stop loss.
Yeah, indeed. I was just kidding, but you understand the joke.
Yes, I understand. I like to joke. Pascal knows, right, Pascal?
Yes,
I like especially to joke, Pascal.
It's good to have you on here, Raul. At least you're not having your power nap at the moment.
Now power nap today. After this, after the news, Alan.
Yeah.
I need my beauty sleep. That's why I don't share my camera. Everybody will be jealous.
To be honest, I never saw your. You barely shared your webcam ever. We don't even know how you look like. What if you're a woman?
Yeah.
God. I know Raul is a good guy. I really like him. Actually, Raul was one of the first 10 person in the Alpha FX group. Fun fact of the day.
Yes.
How do you like? How did you like the past 1 year? Because the Alpha.
I love it. I love it. I have not the ambition. Some others will start their own signal groups and everything. I like the group. I have not the ambition, some like others, to start my own signal group or academy. I like to chat some, have some trades, share a little bit.
There's nothing wrong.
It's
I mean,
no.
Yeah, people do what they have to do.
It's a secondary. It's more a hobby for me. It's not a living.
Yeah, but what's your opinion about being in the team? I mean, you've been here since the first day one.
Yeah. It was up and down. You grow, then you have some rotten apples in the group, I have to say. Sorry, someone tried to steal my breath. They get kicked out. I think it's not nice to do, but it was necessary. And I think we at the moment a real balanced group.
Yeah, I mean the help that members receive from you, Aaron, Isaac, and you know, I could go on with the names, list of names.
Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. So I publicly now I say thank you to being member of the Alpha FX group, because you are a real value in the group.
We do it together, not a specific person.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Rayon, or what was his name yesterday, he had another opinion about pound USD.
Pound
because of
JPY.
sharing, GPY was it? But because of sharing, share thoughts, you come to a conclusion, and I don't think it's wrong if you had another opinion. Maybe you don't see what another see, because we share. And I think that's the power of the group, because we share. It's not the arrogant, oh, look at me, I make so much money, I'm the best, blah blah blah.
No, he wasn't.
But
I think
no, but more a focus on helping each other. As I see, and Aaron and Seth and Isaac, everybody is happy when another make profits. And that is a part of the group that I like. Everybody wants another to see to succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think I couldn't, in my opinion, there was nothing wrong. I wasn't really following the chat, what happened, but yeah, generally going back, you had a great experience. Just to summarize what you said, you had a great experience in the past 1 year. You didn't regret any moment joining the FX Academy.
Yes, no. I like it. The group.
Yeah.
It's quite honest group. I think the power is that everybody is happy for other one's success. And another succeed. That's the power, and that's what the group make that great.
Amen.
Yep. Good.
Well said, Raoul.
Yeah,
I know.
I think it's a very honest group, like you said. Everybody, we've all made lots of mistakes, and we all try to learn from each other's mistakes as much as our own as well. And it's good to learn all this,
Yeah. Man, but I have the feeling we can say it, not that hard, but an honest feedback. And I think in the past we had some members in the group that be irritated because they didn't get the feedback they wanted. And the group is now quite balanced in a way that everybody share their thoughts in a correct way, and try to help improve each other.
The thing is, like, it's a way people have to learn how to give feedback. It's not easy because some people come across as really rude when they trying to give feedback, and they don't realize how rude they are because maybe they don't have enough education, or they just simple cunts. But yeah, it's people learn how to give feedback, but you have to be always smarter and show them the other way, the good example, which you do exactly every single day in the group, which this is why I really respect.
Well, I agree. So everybody in YouTube, subscribe to Thomas' website.
Yeah, definitely. Make sure you hit the like. First thing, let me just highlight. Hold on 1 second. So, if you want to become a better trader and make consistent profit, all you have to do is hit the like button on my YouTube channel and subscribe. That's all.
Yep.
That's right.
Very easy.
I'm kidding. I was really cocky, but no. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It would help me with my statistics. Thank you so much. And are you looking at AUD/USD?
I actually did this, and now I'm better trader.
Who was it? Christian?
Yes.
Ah, thank you. Are you anyone in AUD/USD?
No.
Nope.
No.
You guys are.
I wish I
really
had been, but
disappointment.
I'm not.
You all are disappointments to me.
Yeah, true. In this case, you're completely right about it, and yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's fine. I had.
Sorry.
I took. Oh no, Michelle is in AUSD. Thank you, Michelle. I really like you, Michelle.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a beautiful trade today on AUSD. It's less profitable than gold, obviously, because gold is the #1 moneymaker. Oh, but you know, you can still make good money, good profits. And gold is keep pushing up.
Yeah.
I start to regret that I closed down my buy, but you know, small profit is better than no profit.
Alan.
Yeah.
How's your challenge going?
Yes. Okay. Very, very good.
Oh yeah, that sounds not good.
Okay.
I'll fill you in later, but it's okay actually. It's fine.
Yep.
It's just I'm spending more time sitting on my hands than doing anything at the moment, which is sort of fine. I just want to do the right things, but I'm sort of beginning to get almost overcautious, I think.
Sometimes you have to risk a little bit.
Oh yes, I know you do.
Otherwise, you never get in a trade. I think maybe we can watch that one. USD GPY, Thomas. I closed it now, but I think it's an USD GPY.
Oh, USD JPY.
Yeah. I went in.
You were in a sell yesterday.
Yes, 116.3. I closed it just before the news.
Wow, that was a really good entry.
But I think it's a nice swing trade. I will not be surprised if it go down to the low 114s again.
Yeah, but if you look at the charts, we're still in a bull trend.
Yeah.
On the 4-hour, significant bull run. And
my first take profit. Sorry.
Remember that FOMC is tonight. We have NFP on Friday, so that is going to decide the direction of any dollar. If we have, you know, if the Fed is coming out with more tapering news or stricter. Sorry, I'm getting tired. So if the Fed comes out with more hawkish news about tapering, then we're going to see dollar strength, because that's going to be good for interest rate. It's going to be good for the banks. They're going to make a killing. It's going to be potentially good for the stock market. So it's dollar positive news. So USD pairs should fly. How is it going to affect gold? We'll see. I'm going to make a special analysis just for the team.
Yes. I had my take profit on the trend line, take profit one. And then I should look what happens. But because of the news, I closed it.
Yeah, but you closed in profit, so don't regret.
Yes, was $750, so nice profit.
$700.
$750.
Show me a job that can make you $750 a day.
Yep.
They are, but not in my. None of my friends make $750 a day.
No,
well,
not,
2 of them,
not
but
me
they inherited the company from their dads, so they make more than this. But in regular everyday life, there is no job that makes you $750 a day.
Oh, you're a big spended lawyer.
Okay, so I just posted.
I'm a break-even called again.
Good for you. I posted a giveaway on YouTube that if anyone shares my YouTube channel to your trading group and sends a proof into the Telegram, so you know you have to show that you actually shared it, I'm going to give a membership for someone.
Thomas, you can enter again. You can
I'm
do
not gonna trade gold
try.
now. I'm fine with my AUD/USD trade.
It's
But
0.01. It's 0.01 lot size.
Nah, no. Let's focus on the giveaway because I have to select a winner. But can you guys help me? Who should get the membership from the YouTube chat?
Robin.
Or maybe Dan. Oh, Zeph, you only said one thing today, but you you made me laugh.
Robin from Batman.
Yep, you know what it.
Oh. The problem is I made a mistake because I posted the giveaway into my Telegram chat. So people who are not watching the YouTube but in the group chat, they shared as well. So I made a mistake here. Oh well. Jesus, Hakim. Mute your mic.
Probably missed it, Tomas, but just because I was in a call for work. Gold is shot up. I was gonna sell around 1826 to 1830, but the momentum is too much. I don't think selling is a good idea at this point, unless he's scalping for a few pips maybe. Although it's going down now.
Yeah, reacted very strongly to the 1830 mark, roughly.
I entered into sell based on Raul's recommendation, and it wasn't good.
Did Raul say? I didn't catch his recommendation.
I almost blew my account because of Raul.
There are always people some are stubborn and don't look to the risk management. One of them is Thomas.
It's easier to blame others than yourself.
But that means you don't have to learn of your mistakes either, if you blame another.
Yeah, indeed.
But you never grow also.
Indeed. Yeah. This live stream is full of wisdom.
Oh, man.
You know what they say, with age you get wisdom, or is it you get more stupid, Raoul? I don't know. I think in my case, the latter.
Wednesday wisdom.
I would say I did a lot of stupid things in my youth and growing up that I not will do anymore.
Then you do other things.
That's not what I didn't say that, but
it keeps life excited.
Yep, that's life.
I just find as you get older, you find new stupid things to do.
Like trading, you mean?
Yeah.
Blowing up your account and everything. Thomas, you have a new broker. Did you move your complete account to one broker, or do you still have IC markets also?
No, let me just share my MetaTrader. I still have my IC markets, and I tried Forex Cube. The problem with IC markets is I had some problems with 2 or 3 orders, and I actually made a loss because they refused to accept to acknowledge. They closed some of my positions. Some of them didn't take profit and hit stop loss because it didn't take profit, and it was literally, we're talking about pips as the usual story. But this time, when I compared different brokers and market data, they are way off the market. So it's called market conformity. They cannot give you a really high or low price, so it cannot be far away from the average market price, but they did, which I cannot explain. They couldn't explain, so I said it's not really good. I've been with IC markets for 6 years. I didn't really have many issues, but I recommend IC markets. But the problem is that when you start, making money, you have to think about, taxation and other things, cost, because trading comes with a cost, and you have to think about which country, if you have the opportunity to have, your dual citizen, which country you're going to pay tax, where is your, because I run through my trading income through a business. So I had to decide to move my business offshore and declare every money through my offshore account or my offshore business. But IC markets is just way too big. I had an account manager, but he wasn't very good. I asked for another one. He couldn't really help. So I tried Hot Forex. They weren't good. They were okay, but they weren't good. I tried Iron FX. They were absolutely awful. And now I tried ForexC, which is good because they are small, they're flexible, and they can fulfill my needs. So that's why I decided with Forex Cube. But I also have my IC Markets account because I didn't want to, I didn't want to sharp change if anything goes wrong. And also for various reasons, which I'm happy to discuss in private, but not on YouTube live stream. But so far, I definitely recommend Forex Cube. If you a high volume trader with capital, it's definitely worth it to move to Forex Cube. I saved a ton of money already on Forex Cube because they are flexible. If you want to join Forex Cube, I made a link for them. I'm not affiliated with ForexC. I have an affiliate account, but I don't take any money because my income is from trading, not from affiliate bullshit. And I agreed with the broker that any affiliate money comes in via the signups, it goes back to you. So I can allocate back the money because I'm not going to take any money. So if you're interested, here's the link. I'm going to share it in the Zoom chat and the YouTube chat. Where is it? So yeah, definitely. I still have both of my accounts, just to answer your question. And now
on the 1 hour, okay. I just wanted to say, on the 1 hour, we see a very nice shooting star.
Guys. You like shooting stars, Pascal. You like shooting stars.
Yes. I sometimes ignore them, and then I said, "Damn it! That was one of my strategies." So that's why I sometimes I go better in a sell than in a buy. I find it more difficult to recognize a buy. Yeah, if it goes up, it's a buy. Yeah? But to the candle pattern and the shooting star is special. I have a special bond with it.
Yes. Had that feeling.
Shooting Star is the name of a local club here in Nigeria.
Patches, seriously, change your microphone.
I get a text. I have to say hi to Newman. He joined YouTube. So hi, Newman.
Okay, going back to the giveaway, Eswar Chandra, congratulations. You got a membership. Well done.
My dog is becoming Godzilla. Sometimes he has that, and he starts running from one to the other place like crazy.
You know what they say about dogs?
It's Godzilla
Pascal?
moment. It's Godzilla moment.
Dogs looks like their owners.
But he's so nice. He's a kisser. I'm not kissing all day. He's kissing all day. He would kiss everybody. I am more selective. You know, when I have a walk outside, and I say, choose wisely.
You do other things you don't do what dogs do, right? Sniffling on another's.
Yeah, imagine. That would be strange, I think.
How funny. So
Yeah.
that's how you look to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
guys.
Life on a different way.
I have
It's too
to apologies to break up the chit chat, but we've been doing 2 hours and 10 minutes the New York session. I think it was good. AUD USD paid well, closed my profits, half of gold. Those who bought gold, well done. Those who sold, well done tomorrow. But anyway, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I really appreciate. Team members, see you tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on the daily briefing or morning briefing, which you're going to do every day from now on. YouTube people, thank you so much for joining, and see you tomorrow in the afternoon. Good luck, good trading. Do not risk anything more than 2 to 3%. This is the Alpha FX. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Thomas. Thank you, Raul. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Thomas. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, YouTube.